So we'll have a full look. Oh, but it's time for that multi-row cuff right now. Very good. 35 grams of silver that you're seeing here. It's a bold look. It's weighty and substantial in the feel, and in precious sterling silver for under $150. Easy pay is available, 3 installments of $48.32, but we're down to only 2 sizes.
Wow.
We only have average and large remaining. So J323727 will be your item number. This is another stacked look. I love it, Carolyn.
know. I love it. There's so much detail in this, and it's so difficult to create because, you know, the amount of detail between the filigree and the rope, and then the space between each of these was so, it's a magical weight process that this had to go through. This was carved out of wax, then the wax is melted away, silver has to travel through this mold and find its way all the way around throughout this bracelet to bring that detail to life. You know, if you're small, I would go for the average since we don't have any more small because it is flexible. You don't have any stones to worry about, right?
Well, when you look at this, it almost looks like 5 bangles that you've slipped on, but they all have their own kind of personality going on. The rope texture helps to blend it all together. It's a really cool look, and I like to stack up bangles and bracelets, but usually they're either all exactly the same. This is nice because you have different textures, a different look.
And because it is a cuff rather than a round bangle, you know, it has that oval shape, it's not going to roll around either. So I just love that
it stays sitting upright.
Stays sitting upright, and the spacing is perfect all the time because they're, you know, they're connected at the back. That's why I've been living in it.
And speaking of the back, you had pointed out, I love that you rounded this, because if you've ever experienced a cuff where it digs or cuts into you, look at how this is nicely rounded, and there's nothing sharp or pointy, so it's comfortable to wear. And when it is comfortable to wear, that's exactly what you'll do. You'll put it on. It's not going to sit in the back of the jewelry box, never to see the light of day.
And it's not going to be that bracelet that ends up in your cup holder because you can't wait to take it off when you get into your car. I mean, seriously, I have been living in this cuff bracelet and and the link bracelet, and this one too. You've been wearing it over your sleeve. I love that because it has, you know, it has the open work that allows that color to kind of pop through.
And especially if you actually have a more vivid color, like Jenna with our cranberries, or you have something, especially holiday coming up, your reds, your greens, your jewel tones would look so pretty right behind this. J323727 is your item number. It's a lot of silver. 35 grams that you're bringing home too, by the way. So this is another one where when you get it in your hand, you're like, that's what jewelry should feel like. This is sterling silver, 0.925, that precious noble metal. And so to bring it to you at this sale price, because look at the retail value, just to get something equivalent maybe in the weight, you would spend closer to $200.
Oh,
you're not going to get the look because that's signature Carolyn Pollack.
That's right, right. You're only going to get it here, and it's a great first piece. I think it's a great way to get started because it is my signature in terms of the design elements. You're going to be able to build upon it in the months to come.
The large is getting limited. We only have about 100 left to ship out right now. The average, we have a few more to go around. This is malleable, it's that sterling, so if you are thinking, okay, I needed the small altogether, order the average, and remember you have the extended return policy, so if you still find, it's not quite the right fit for me, you have until January 31st to return it. But look at this, if it's not for you, there's someone that you know that this would look beautiful on and that she would appreciate and love it.
Well, you know, you'd expect to pay close to that for one skinny cuff, right? You know, and you're giving her 5.
And in different textures, with different look. And now, any tips as far as care of our pieces?
All you need to do is use a polishing cloth, a silver polishing cloth from time to time. You know, I think they get better with time because of the oxidized detail. You know, they just take on, I think, more of a personality. You don't want to dip them in any of those solutions because that would remove the oxidized detail.
Okay, it's good. So this is easy to care for, especially when you wear it. I feel like the more you wear it, it just stays beautiful for you. And like you said, a quick little once over every now and again. This is one desk to dinner. This is one that you will wear either more dressed or casually. I think if you're looking for a new signature piece, we talked to our earlier friend, and she was saying people always come to her desk at work to say, okay, what do you have that's new and interesting? Because she's known for her jewelry. Maybe you're that woman at your place of business or among your circle of friends that always has great jewelry.
The interesting jewelry. Oh, you know, I think jewelry just brings us together. You know, they become conversation pieces. I know many of our collectors have formed friendships through their Carolyn Pollack
That was
collection.
the introduction.
Yes, yes. We've had, you know, customer events here at QVC. We've gathered in Napa. We've gathered in Albuquerque and Nashville. And it's just so much fun to see people connecting and forming friendships through jewelry. I know I have here at QVC. I love my girls at QVC, right?
Well, now for 21 years, bringing us these beautiful designs that are designed and crafted here in the United States. And we're very honored to have you, Carolyn, creating these pieces just for our customers.
It's an honor to be here. Yeah, it really is. It's a big part of my life. Yeah.
Well, we only have 2 sizes remaining, average and large, in this cuff. The small is now sold out. The sale price is only good for today. It ends when this day is over as part of our designer jewelry sale. So all of Carolyn's jewelry is on sale. So even the pieces we don't present on air right now, you can go to our website, qvc.com, and find more. This piece, though, there's nothing else like it in the collection. You get that stacked bangled look, but with one piece. So it's really like getting 5 bracelets in one piece and an equivalent of 35 grams of sterling silver. Look, just like with a quick glance, I was like, oh, it's like she stacked up a bunch of bangles.
Yep, absolutely. It has such a great presence. I love it.
And this is one, if you are in an office, you don't want to be too jingle-jangly.
Yeah,
like a bunch of, I mean, bangles make noise.
Right.
And so usually it's not a big deal, but you might be in a setting where that might not be the best thing. Here you get the look, but this is going to be a very quiet piece of jewelry to wear.
Tailored. Yep.
Yeah, I like it. Well, 3 easy payments of about $48 will bring it home for you. If you like what you see here, we still have some beautiful cuffs coming up, including our brass and silver cuff with gemstone. And this one in particular that you're looking